Okay, guys.
Yeah.
Check your dongs.
Guys, check your dongs.
Okay.
Not right now. I do all the time.
Yep, me too. Got to give it a look.
If you see a freckle on it, maybe get it looked at.
Well, I never have.
What are we talking about?
No,
Oh, God,
why do you
what's he
always
got?
freak
He's got a
out?
freckle on his
You
dog.
have a dick freckle?
He has one. He obviously has
No,
one.
I'm not
You don't
freaking
react that
out.
way unless you have one, Dave.
I know.
You don't react. You
Somebody hit
wait
home.
a second.
I need to see what we're talking about.
Oh
Do
my
we have
God.
a picture? Where's it located? How long
What
does
is
it have to
supposed
have been
be
there
for?
for?
Like skin cancer?
He
You
has
have a penis freckle.
freckle on his penis, ladies
Now
and
you
men.
know.
Is it skin cancer? Is that what they're saying?
Yeah, unfortunately it is.
But how often does it get sun down there?
All the time.
It depends, I guess. What the F are we looking at? Don't Google penis freckle, okay?
Yeah, I
Looks
mean,
like an armadillo.
I
You're
don't
going to
know.
see
That
some
looks like
stuff.
Is that just
God.
dark balls?
Yeah.
That's what that is. My
Yeah, I
goodness.
think so, but why is he in that position?
I don't even know what we're looking at there. It almost looks like he
Here's
tied
the
whole
thing.
thing
A
off.
guy spotted a freckle on his penis.
Mm-hmm.
A couple months later, it had to be amputated.
Yeah, I mean, that sucks. It's the worst place to get anything.
Jesus.
There's all the cases ever reported, there's been only less than 200
Of what?
of cancer, skin cancer
But
the dog.
thousands are diagnosed with penile cancer every year.
So it's not a skin cancer then?
Maybe it's not.
Yeah,
And
I
you
don't
have to
know.
undergo a partial or total penectomy.
It's no good, man. I mean, I think it's one of those things they tell you. Like sometimes, haven't we done stories where people have signed something like, hey, we're going to do some exploratory stuff, and you end up signing a piece of paper and you don't realize they could chop your dong off.
What's crazy here, you guys, is the most recent guy who suffered from this.
Yeah.
Craig McCock. That sucks.
Stop it.
His name is Craig
Where
McCock.
do you get these stories?
He's on a list.
This is Craig McCock.
Stop it.
I
No,
don't
it's
think it was just like a
not.
regular freckle.
I
It
don't-
can't be. It
I
had to
don't
look
think
wild.
so.
Look at that guy. Look at what kind of freckles he has on him.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the
There's
same.
his name right there.
Wow, it is spelled exactly like you say it.
It's
Craig
almost
McCock.
almost like my, yeah.
Craig McCock.
Yeah. It's really.
The 54-year-old former bus driver and inspector who lives with his wife tells his story. He went to see his doctor about trouble emptying his bladder. She referred him to the hospital for some checks. Specialist nurse who examined the bladder commented on a freckle on the head of his penis.
Okay, yeah, that's.
We're safe, boys.
Oh, like,
Yeah, that's right.
We're safe, boys.
I don't know.
He said, I told her it had been there for about 6 months and wasn't painful or causing any issues. But she got concerned and called in a doctor to get a second opinion. That doctor was concerned too and referred him to a further investigation. 2 weeks later, a urologist says, well, that could be penile cancer. They had a biopsy. They injected anesthetic into the tip of his penis and took a chunk out of it for analysis.
Yep. And then,
He said that was as awful as it sounds.
Yep, I bet.
2 weeks later, he went back for the results. It was an aggressive, fast-growing cancer,
That sucks, man.
and he had to have an amputation.
It's horrible. And
I'd
he's
get
talking
so-
about it.
So much stuff done.
They only left him enough so they could try and rebuild a smaller one using tissue from his thigh.
Good God.
I'd be like, go ahead and build a bigger one using
don't, they
tissue with
can't.
my thigh. I think you probably could with mine.
I'd be like, where's the roof access?
Oh,
yeah, that's right up there. I'll show you the way.
Yeah.
I know where it is.
I think
It's
that's where it
devastating.
gets scary, though. If you get anything on the head of it, they could
Oh,
be
I think so.
cancer.
But here's the
Yeah.
thing. By the time they did the surgery, the cancer was so aggressive, they couldn't even leave him anything. They had to take it all.
Yeah,
But he's alive.
he's alive.
He's
Look how
alive.
happy he is.
Was that before or after, though? That might be an old
That's
picture.
years after.
My God.
He said he was terrified about it, had changed everything from peeing to sex.
Okay, so I guess here's the thing. So you chop mine off. Cancer took it. I mean, that sucks or whatever. But now I have a lot in life I don't really have to ever worry about anymore as a guy.
Takes the
And,
pressure
like,
off, right?
I'm
You
like,
already
well,
sit down to pee. You haven't had sex in a while.
Yeah.
What do you need it for?
No, that's what I mean.
There you go.
Like, but then like, because even if you don't have sex as a guy, like you're like, it would be nice. You know, you're like, it's still in
You
your
still
brain.
have it.
It's
so-
still in your
It's a little
brain.
companion.
you know. So it would just be a lot of pressure off.
It's a good, healthy way to look at it.
I wonder how many people just like flew off an exit with a wiener freckle, and
Oh my God, yeah.
They're going
Well,
to
you
the
saw
doctor right
Jason's
now.
eyes. You saw his eyes.
Yeah.
I just don't like these stories, you know, because
Yeah, I know why you
That's what
don't.
makes you
'Cause
think
you got
of
freckles
something.
on your dog.
I don't have freckles.
You got a bunch of freckles
You know?
on it. That's why I saw it in your face.
Freckles.
You
You
could
saw
tell.
immediately.
You're like, wait, hold on, what's wrong?
Because you look at me, and I just, you know,
Well,
had to check and had to know the ins and outs.
yeah. I mean,
It is
listen,
something you wouldn't think about, though.
but really anywhere on your body, right? Like the second you like look down and you see like a little black spot growing on any
gotta go
part
to a
of your, like
dermatologist,
it's
yeah.
it's
You gotta get checked
usually
out.
not great.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, mine's been with me from the beginning.
Of
And it
time.
hasn't grown, you know, like I have,
It's like
a
I have a bunch of these
birthmark?
little
You
ones.
almost-
Yeah, right?
like
That's-
a birthmark.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
that's great. That's
Schmeckle
great to
freckle.
know, though. It's definitely on the shaft too. We know that.
Yeah, he said it wasn't on the head.
Yeah,
So
we know a lot about
there
him now.
you go. And every listener knows Jason has a penis freckle.
Yeah,
no, it's just jokes, man.
no, it's
No,
not.
jokes.
No,
No,
it's
it's
not. You
Whatever.
got, you got
I
one.
try.
You
Yeah, I
got
wish-
one that's been there forever.
I wish it was.
Can't say it's been there forever and it hasn't grown, and then say it's
Yeah.
just jokes.
It's like his little Cindy Crawford
It's
dot.
comedy, man.
No,
Just
he's-
messing around.
He does it for fashion.
Just
beauty mark.
messing around.
Yeah,
draws it
yeah.
on.
Yeah,
Every
it's a
day he
beauty
draws
mark.
it
It's
on.
not a birthmark. Beauty mark.
Anyway, as for Craig McCock, he said it was an adjustment, of course, having a tube where a penis used to be with a tap on the end of it that he opens to pee.
Holy crap!
He just turns his tap on like you would to wash your hands.
Oh,
And it just flows out.
that
But
helps
he
sometimes.
said he's in a better mind
We
space
only did
now.
this story because of his name.
Yep, I know.
We all know it.
Yep, we all know. We know why we did it.
Well, it's just a warning. And get your penis freckles
We got a
checked out.
bonus because Jason has a freckle on his penis, so that gave us a bit of a bonus. But really, it was about Mr.
name.
Mr. McCock.
Yeah.
Well, come on. How crazy is this story
Sometimes
when
it
you've
just-
got to get it chopped off and your name is McCock? Not McCock!
Yeah, it happened to Mr. McCock. You're right.
He waited the whole segment to wait to do that.
Not McCock!
Yeah, that's it.
waited. He
He's
wanted
got
to
it
be-
written down somewhere.
I had it up here, my friends.
Yeah. And what he's saying is not Mr. McCock.
Anyways, if you want to see what McCock looks like, go check it out at daveandchuckthefreak.com.
Well, he wrote that down too.
Did not just right now. Came up with it right.